All right, welcome back. Another video here. This one is just to show you some of the tools you're going to find here in the shop. All these tools are underneath the tables on pegboards. They should be organized by tool. Most important thing is when you're done using them, these all need to go back in the spot that you found them. Otherwise, the shop just becomes an entire mess. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to start off with our measuring tools here. First, we have a Carpenter Square. This tool is used to make nice straight lines. It has a nice 90-degree angle to make sure everything is just the way you want it. It also has a little level right here, so if you're trying to make sure that something's level, you can set this on it. It is moved by loosening this nut and bolt here, and you can move it to whatever position you would like. Okay, and then you just tighten it up, and that keeps it in place. Next one is a speed square. Okay, it has another 90-degree angle, has a ruler at the top, a ruler down the side. They're both in inches. It also has these angled lines here that will help you measure different angles on whatever project you are working on. So it has goes from 15, 22 and a half, 30, 45, 60, all the way up to 75 degrees. Okay. After that, we have a standard ruler, inches and centimeters on either side. And then we have a tape measure. To pull it out, you just pull it. Some of them have a button. You just click the button, it retracts. Big thing about this is most of our tape measures in here are 12 feet long. So once you get close to 12 feet, it's going to say on the tape measure itself, caution, stop. If you continue to pull it, you will break them. So keep in mind how long your tape measure is. Next, we have some cutting tools. Here are just some snips here. You can cut at different angles, and you can look on the actual plate of this little snips. It has the different angles that you can cut at, okay? Next, we have some wire strippers. This is used for any kind of electrical work when you strip off the end of the wire to put it into like a wire nut or something, okay? You can attach them to things. Next, we have our pliers, which is just to loosen and tighten bolts and things. We have a needle nose pliers as well to get into small spots and get things out. It also has a little cutting mechanism right down near the base. And then we have some snips, also used for cutting. When we come to screwdrivers, we have a Phillips and a flathead, different sizes. These are just two that we have. We also have these little combination screwdriver sets. Inside here, there are different sized Phillips and flatheads. Even has a little punch, things like that, okay? Next one here are these orange sets. These are Allen wrench sets, so a different type of screwdriver. They're Allen wrenches. They tighten certain screws and bolts that might be in different things. We then have our drills. So we have a standard screwdriver drill, and we have an impact one here. The impact one actually makes a motion like that it helps you get the screw into the material better. Going from there, we have some cutting materials. We have a miniature saw, a hacksaw, and we have a razor knife, okay? Most important thing when using any of these is that you are not cutting towards you. Okay, if you cut towards you, you have the possibility of getting cut and getting hurt. We don't want that. So you're always cutting away from your body. Okay. From there, we have two sets of wrenches. We have metric and standard sets. And then we have our hammers. A normal hammer from Rockler. And then we have a large rubber mallet. Okay, as you can see, this one has been used quite a few times to put lids back on stain jars, and it's kind of messy. So we want to make sure if we are using these things, we wipe them off if we get any kind of stain or anything on that. Then we just have some miscellaneous tools that you're going to find in the shop. Wood glue. We have a spatula to get things off the 3D printers. We have a sanding block, handheld, so you can use this to sand your stuff down. Various different types of clamps and different sizes of clamps. And then you'll also find levels around the shop. And these levels can be used to make sure things are level. That's how they should be. So those are the tools you should find in the shop. If you have questions on any of them, come see me or Mr. Singer.